Hey y'all. So welcome to the Vision channel. This is a channel for me that I'm going to start doing tarot card readings as well as going through the different tarot cards as a learning experience for others. And you guys are my friends, so you guys are going to be my guinea pigs for this round. Before I actually start to launch it and take money on Patreon, I really wanted to get another crank out of this information before I do all that. So the reason why, disclaimer, if my people who have kids, please put on your headphones. Because I'm spiritual, but I cuss a little bit. So this is not going to be for children's ears, as a side note, yeah? All right, so my inspiration for this channel really came about a couple things, really. I work with Dr. John Macoff, who is an amazing chiropractor and energy healer for the past couple years. And during my last session about a month ago, he was like, you know, you can start charging people for your tarot. And I was like, in my mind, that seems real advanced. I'm just a novice. It hasn't been a year yet. But I also received that. And it's like, okay, well then obviously I'm ready to take that next step. And then our world is what it is right now. And I am not working at all. And my catering company just recently went out of business. So I'm just up in the house chilling, right? And so then I had this idea to start this channel. And I really, despite all those things though, I really want to help people. That is what brings me joy when I teach. Not so much the fucking costumes and picking up music and dealing with fucking parents, but just the helping someone be like, do this, you're on your leg. Yay, congratulations. So I really do feel a need and a calling to do this work. And I've been working with some of you guys already with individual readings and core readings. So this is just another extension of that. So thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy schedule. You ain't doing shit, bitch. So thank you so much. I'm hopefully here to help fill your time as well as educate you and to tell you what's going on in the world. Also, something that's very important too, after I had that session with Dr. Macoff, about a couple days later actually, one of the decks I'm actually using today is the Psychic Tarot deck, and they have a 12-year calendar spread. And I got this spread and I was asking the cards, what exactly, whose cards are these? Because they weren't mine. And I heard very clearly and very specifically, it's the world, it's the countries. And my next response was well, why the fuck you telling me? I'm so confused. You both telling me I don't know what you... Okay, cool. So to recap, for last month's card was the root chakra card, the base chakra card. The color is red. And so that's the only thing that's in the physical realm, money, relationships, how things are working, and you kind of can see that has been very apparent with the world kind of coming to a standstill at this point. So I just, instead of giving everyone the whole full shebang, because that can be kind of stressful knowing the future, tentatively, we're gonna go month by month here on this channel. So today this is really about this month's card, and I already did a pre-shuffle and channeled a couple different decks that we're gonna go through today. And also, since you guys are my friends and you guys are the only people I really actually give a fuck about opinion, please feel free to give me feedback when you watch this. I really do need that. That's really important to me to help me. And I value your opinions, and you're smart people. You know what's up. Regards to anything. This is clearly very low budget. I'm on my iPhone. I'm in my film room. There's no iMovie to this today. It's straight up no chaser, right? Okay, so we're just gonna do it like that. All right, I know, work with me. And I also do personal readings as well. I don't have a Patreon yet, but I got that Venmo, I got that Cash App, I got that Google Pay. I got all them things. If you want to have a personal reading for you, I will definitely do that and give you some kind of discount or whatever, whichever. Right now, I'm not really compelled to charge y'all, but if you want to throw me some dollars, I'll take some dollars. I need the dollars. I'll take them. All right. Amen. All right. So how we're going to really start this off for every one of these readings and for my channel is that we're going to do about a minute-long meditation with some sound healing music. And this music you really can find, I'm literally playing it from fucking YouTube. So you just go on fucking YouTube, you type in cleanse negative energy, with Tibetan singing bowls. And that is also going to be playing in the background while I go through this reading. We're going to do just about a minute or so. Also, if you have any sage, white sage, go smudge yourself while we're doing this. It's totally fine to do that. I'm going to do a little as well. And if you don't, that's fine too, no judgment. You can find it at Whole Foods. You can find it at different crystal stores. Just Google it. It's really not that complicated. There's also like Rainbows and Quartz is a IG company that does these kind of things if you want to look for more metaphysical situations, a little hookup. All right, so I gotta move this into this. So here we go. So I'm gonna light this sage here. While we listen to music. If you don't have the sage, you can just literally just close your eyes and you're just gonna inhale and exhale. You want to inhale positivity, exhale negativity, whatever you need. Just let the bowls really speak to you on the frequency that you need. All right, here we go. Together. All right, so I'm gonna put this down here. The music's still playing, so if you kind of sort of hear it faintly in the background, it's still gonna be doing its thing. So let's get to it, shall we? So the card of the month is from the Psychic Oral. The Psychic Oral. That's a thing. The Psychic Oral. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, bitch. By John Holland. And for this month, the theme of this month is, I really like this so much better than FaceTime. Material and spiritual prosperity. And I know looking at this card, the first thing that probably came into your mind was, the fuck, bitch? What you mean? I ain't got no job. I ain't working. The fuck? What you mean material and spiritual prosperity? What the fuck that mean? Because if you did have that reaction, that was mine as well. So we here with that. And that is a very great question. It's not unfounded. But I want you to take note of things. If my new people who never have experienced a tarot card reading, the artwork is very important, and different things jump out at you at different times. So like you have so many trees in the background, you have these two fountains. The two fountains today really speak to me for whatever reason until the moon. And then also look at his adornments. Like he got money. Oh my God, he got bracelets and gold and shit, bitch. He on the balcony. Look at that balcony. Yes. And that's his backyard. So he got money and he got gold and shit. So, with these cards, certain minor arcana, which is what this is, the minor cards or smaller cards, they're color coded. And so the red is really towards what I was talking about earlier, the root chakra. So we're still in that same root chakra energy from last month. However, it's going to make a little flip. And the number is 6. Now, for the numerology of the number 6, it is about harmony, appreciation, self-sacrifice, loyalty, and responsibility. Oh, I'm also going to be reading from all of these books because, like I said before, I am a novice. And these are oracle cards, so they have very specific messages, and I don't want to interpret too much. I really want you to get the fullness of them because every kind of card has different kind of rules and sets and things that goes along with it. So just know that. Also, I want you to know something too that I didn't say earlier. All these readings are timeless. So even if nothing resonates with you today, keep this video and you can come back to it any time. And maybe in a couple weeks, you'll be like, oh, that's what the fuck that shit is. Oh, I saw that bitch. Boom cap. And also, if it never really resonates to you, it's also because it's a general reading. Excuse me, I get so burpy when I do these. I don't know why. Excuse me. Because it's a general reading, it might not just be about you, but someone who is connected to you. Just a FYI for that, okay? So, here we go. Thank you, church, for having me read the Bible out loud. So, material and spiritual prosperity. The number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. I know. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. Not out the blue part, probably. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived toward the success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. And I also just really got to hit off that too. Like, let's talk about how sometimes that 90s hip hop song, the best things in life are free. So the best things in life are free, right? You know, so sometimes, you know, be just generous of spirit, generous of your time, generous of effort, of listening. That's also a way to be generous and also a way to give and receive. So this, again, had to be monetary. I think sometimes the physical, we think of money, and I really feel like it's like that sometimes. It could be like, oh, someone needs some clothes and you know, bored as fuck, so you cleaned out your closet, you got clothes, and you give them to them. You know, little things like that. You know, it doesn't have to be this big thing. And I think with my channel, the most I really want to get out of this is just like to just like break down all of this like about tarot and just be like, it's simple as fuck. Here it is. Okay. So just know that it's simple as fuck. So be generous. Practice generosity in your life today. In this month, anything can be that, and be open to receive generosity from others, especially if we're in this time where we are financially precarious and we probably are not the type of person who likes to accept help from people. This might be a really good time for you to start to stretch that muscle, because we are all in this together and we really do need each other. That's very imperative for us, for our survival, okay? All right. So then we're gonna go to the animal spirit. Like, y'all, just look at it. Just look at him. Look at him. He is beautiful. I love, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I love these cards. I love how they're illustrated so beautifully. The messages are so great. So with this card, with this set, or spread rather, let me use the right verbiage. With this spread, there's a 3-card spread. So I'll show you what it looks like in the book. So you can have a little, you can take a picture of this later if you want to. All right, and so for this card reading, no, it's this one. There's 2 different versions of the 3-card reading. This is the other one. So we have the first card, position 1, which is what is in motion now. And so we got, Cat Spirit. Isn't she gorgeous? Got a little kitty meow, 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 meow. And take her in, y'all. Take her in. She's gorgeous. And she's adorned She got wings, bitch, and the mandala. Yeah, she's living her tabby tab life. So when these cards for this particular deck, when they're reversed or upside down, or if they're upright, there's two different messages. If it's upright, that means it's an oracle message, and if it's reversed, it means it's a protection message. All three of these in this particular spread are all reversed, so they're all protection messages, just so you know. As a side note, too, just because something's reversed, just you knowing that it's reversed, it kind of flips that energy. Now, some people really want to think about like, oh, the meaning of the card is the complete opposite. I don't actually interpret it that way. I actually feel like it is blocked for anything else besides these specific cards that have specific messages for the reversal. And so it's a 13, which is broken down to a 4 in numerology. And the 4 is about structure, foundation, realization, stable situations, and planning. Amen. And again, it is the first card. Ooh, I'm in the wrong thing. That's why I don't know. And the first card is what is in motion now. So we're going to go to 13. Go to chapter 13, Brother Craig. I feel like I'm in church right now. All right. Protection message. This may be the time you are facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk, too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat Spirit is saying, go for it. Yes, bitch. Because you will land on your feet. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there is no reason to worry. Okay, so we can... Cat Spirit loves to mix it up. And these seeming upsets will actually bring you some wondrous and unexpected opportunities. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. Okay, a lot of new shit's popping up here. That's a word. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to a spectacular success. So embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and can trust yourself. All right. Yeah, and there's a lot of new shit happening right now. People are really kind of scrambling to figure out what the fuck is going on. But then also, like, there's just, with that, there's always opportunity to do something different, something new. Excuse me. And a lot of times I feel like, too, with this space that we're in, with the energy that we're in, that it is a great time to reinvest in ourselves and also ask ourselves what are the hidden things in us that we have not yet explored about us, and not just in a spiritual sense, but also in like how can I make money off of my gifts and talents too. That's really what I'm kind of going for with that. All right. So position number 2. What are the underlying hidden influences here? So with that being said, we have Quail Spirit. Well, this was celestial as fuck, you guys. Like, look at him. Just all of it. They really want me to tell you to notice the universe on the whale and how it's kind of swimming through it. And it says, trust the great mystery. And 6 and a 5, that's 11, so it's broken down into a 2. And so that is about balance, duality, partnership, choices, opposition, reflection, and diversity. So let's look at good schmictify. Damn, bitch, come on. Let's back in this. Okay. All right. Trust the great mystery. Protection message because it was reversed. Certainty. Certainty is not offered to you right now. You are being asked to trust the process of co-creation. Quail Spirit reminds you that your primary reality is not that of the material world, but that of the realm of spirit, from which the essence of your dreams and desires takes shape before arriving at a specific form. You must trust absolutely that what will come will be for the highest good. Stay in your present moment awareness and allow the hidden realms to hold your intentions safely until it is time for them to manifest in the realm of form. Let go, for you will not be left behind. Some things take longer than others to arrive. I ain't really getting the hit off of that. What are unlike? Oh, what are unlike hidden influences here? I think there's some. Now's the time to try what you want to try. There's nothing really holding you back. All the kind of things that you could use as an excuse to not pursue it are gone. Somehow get that ass going. That's why I heard get that ass going. You ain't doing shit else. Might as well fucking do that. There we go. All right. So then we got. Now, I've never used this card before. She's the first time she's popped out for me. So I just love that when I get new cards. It is White Raven Spirit. Not a black raven, but a white raven. No, I'm not making racial. Shut the fuck up. So, notice the fuck is these crab apples, cranberries, whatever these things is right here next to her. Well, cranberries in the water. Cherry blossom. And they also want you to notice the necklacey plumage. Here we go. Of the bird's feathers. And it says, trust in the magic. Yes, you better trust in the magic, bitch. What else you gotta do? Nothing. You ain't doing shit. Trust. And that's also for position 3. So, what do I know now to remain on this path, or course correct to remain in alignment with the highest good? So that's, that's a personal you, how you interpret this. It's a 66, which breaks down to 12, which then breaks down to 3. So we have Trinity, harmony, union, expansion, advancement, enthusiasm, birth. Yes, birth, bitch. Come to life. Wake me up inside. I don't know why that just came out of me for some reason. The jukebox is on today, guys. She's on. All right, protection message. Are you being distracted by the illusion of a chaotic universe? One more time for your mind. For me too. Are you being distracted by the illusion of a chaotic universe? Deep in your heart, you know the world is full of magic, and White Raven has appeared to remind you that the ways of the world can cause spiritual amnesia. Don't forget yourself, bitch. Stay awake and alert, for Spirit wants you to enjoy the miracles all around you. Remember, the evidence of divine order can be seen everywhere. In your baby's eyes, in a squirrel in a tree. Ask for a sign, and it shall be yours. Synchronicities happen all the time. So if you are in a time of challenge and feeling cynical, all you need to do is ask for a reminder. Jeebus. White Raven will appear to reassure you that all of this is leading to something better, for magic is in the wind. Yeah, let's not get so bogged down with what's going on right now. We really have to start to cultivate our inner self, our inner workings, and really getting to know what our true compass is. I know for me personally, like, this is random as fuck. For me, I just retired almost a year ago. I wasn't expecting to do this, and I'm actually happier. It took a minute, but like, I actually feel what happiness is. I got this like fucking. Anyway, I'm distracted by the light. Blinded by the light. All right, so I'm actually gonna turn these upright because I think I said this before, but I'm just repeating myself. Just the fact that you knew that they were reversed, energetically, it already turns it upright, but I'm going to physically do that because I feel that energy and that shift so we can move forward. All right, so then we go on to the next oracle deck. So we got Gods and Titans. And a funny story about this, I was looking for oracle cards, and I was looking for, first of all, there's so many fucking goddess cards. No offense, ladies, you know I love you. But like, I'm like, where the dudes at? I'm like, I need some, I need some, you know, I need some masculine energy. Not to necessarily say that, I don't need the feminine, but I just really was searching for that. And so with these cards, y'all, they a little special. So sometimes they'll have like an invocation at the end of it. It's kind of a long explanation of who these deities are, but it's actually kind of important because for the history of it, because it leads up to why it's coming into this the reading. But then these rituals, like literally the other day, yesterday, one of these is just like, you need apple juice, a silver candle, and some sand. That's really specific. So you don't have to really worry about doing those kind of things unless it's like no props involved. I don't think the specifically for these, I can't remember because I work with both of these cards. At any rate, that's how ridiculous I am. So I digress. So with this card, it's a 2-card spread, and it's called the Twins. They twins. And so, and this spread empowers you to take action immediately. So the first card is the main obstacle in your way to your goal. So, so see, I feel the whoosh when I flip it. So this is Ganesha, bitch. I love him. He's so great. And he purple and shit. He got an axe and shit. He a warrior, y'all. And then look at the elephant behind. You see the elephant behind? Take him in. Look at the goldenness. Everywhere. Just everywhere. Okay. Ganesha. So with this one, there's no specific like reversal message or not. It's just whatever this is just like the energy that it's blocked. And can you spell Craig? Because it's alphabetical order. Here we go. Okay. Pardon. All right, story time, kids. I need some glasses. No, I don't. Obstacles. It's about obstacles. Obstacles are removed or placed for good reason. Ooh, I gotta say that again. Obstacles are removed or placed for good reason. Invite in a drama-free life. Bitch, you better invite in a drama-free life. Invite. Come in drama-free. Amen. The god Ganesha is one of the most loved of all Hindu gods. Everywhere you turn in modern India, you see the joyful elephant-headed deity balancing on one leg, often riding a mouse, pushing away your worries and negativity. The goddess Parvati shaped Ganesha from the earth. When her husband, Shiva, returned and saw a young man with her, he attacked Ganesha in anger, severing his head. Jealous. Still get jealous. Parvati then revealed who Ganesha was, and Shiva sent in his soldiers away. Shiva, sometimes it's written so weird. Parvati then revealed who Ganesha was, and Shiva sent his soldiers away and instructed them to return the head of any sleeping being who was facing north. They found an elephant and attached its head to the body of Ganesha, restoring his life. He lives! Shiva declared that from then on, Ganesha will always be loved by the community. People invoke his name as a blessing prior to the beginning of major undertakings like moving, trying out for something, and starting new projects of all kinds. Ganesha is an active god, although many immediately think of him as laid back, as he is often pictured seated and with a sweet on his round belly. In the old stories, he was a brave warrior, fighting demons or dancing wildly, pushing away any obstacles, Move, bitch. And I hear throw the bows. Oh, I love Ruthless. He carries an axe, which he swings to destroy pride, inertia, and vanity. Got the mirror, bitch. Ganesha is often seen with Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, and they are often worshipped side by side, particularly by people with jobs who want the double blessing of a successful business without too many obstacles. A statue or picture of Ganesha in your car assists in avoiding accidents in traffic, and he grants peace to a house should his form be placed at the front door, or even the door to your room. Ganesha is also the patron of writers, having penned the Sanskrit Indian epic, the Mahabharata. Oh, I said that right. With nearly 2 million words total. Damn, bitch. And is the perfect deity to call upon to break the obstacle of writer's block. That's for somebody. They want me to point to you. Any problems writing papers, working out problems, or finding a job, Ganesha should be able to help you. Amen. All right, shadow side. Ganesha not only takes away obstacles, but places them too. Sneaky bitch. Remember that sometimes obstacles are in our way in order for us to change direction and steer toward the path that is best for us. Sometimes, too, we make our own dramas and our own obstacles. Procrastination is just one such way that we create our own pressures and stop our own achievements. We can also focus too much on perceived blocks we think are there, such as a lack of inspiration or not understanding something, and we let these perceived problems stop us instead of diving in and getting the work done. Get your hands dirty, bitch. Symbols. Conch shell, lasso, axe, elephant with 4 arms, single broken tusk, upturned trunk, and a mouse. See, they got too much accoutrement. All right. So let's go back, because I done forgot what the hell this first question was. The main obstacle on your way to your goal. Oh, right. I think this really is about what's going on right now. Is that right? Yeah. Pivot. This is an obstacle that's going on right now with us. And so we have to pivot. We have to then think, okay, well, I went right. I can't go right no more. I got to go left. Because left is all I got. So you got to start to think about, like, what you can do in this. Because this obstacle is putting your way, but it's not a bad one, even though the circumstances are kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Life is real shit. So, like, pivot. I just hear pivot so clearly. Okay. So then we got Maui. And it's funny because we totally had this whole conversation about Maui and Moana. This is the same dude, by the way. That's in Moana, so this is Rock. But he's cuter, though. Yeah, he's way harder than that. They want you to notice the eyes of the water fountain head deity, which, child, that's a dragon. I don't know what that is. He's something. The animal for he's something. Right. So the second question is the best action to take. H-I-J-K-L-M-N. Okay. Right. Oh, and it's discovery. Right? So we had that obstacle first, and then we're going to discover what we can do to fix it. So feel eager again for discovery and adventure. Curiosity may help you break barriers and solve problems. Across Polynesia, from New Zealand to Hawaii. We hear stories about the hero Maui. Although the tales differ slightly from island to island and region to region, Maui's exploits have given man fire, invented the kite, and even fished up whole islands for humans to live on. Which tracks with the movie. Yeah. Sometimes depicted as slightly disheveled and street smart, he found on this, Maui manages to outwit his brothers and other opponents in his adventures. Other versions tell of a strong and mighty Maui, able to perform extraordinary heroic feats, but the common traits in most of his stories are his curiosity and urge for discovery. He nosy as fuck, basically. Maui is the being responsible for introducing fire to man. In fact, he stole it from a bird, which also tracks with the movie because he liked to steal shit. Maui and his brothers went fishing in the lagoon and happened to look back at the mountain near the shore. There was a fire burning. Man had not had fire for many generations, as the volcano that supplied the embers had ceased its rumbling. Racing back, Maui found only a wisp of smoke and a family of mud hens stamping the fire out. Every day, thereafter, Maui and his brothers checked for fire but saw nothing. However, as they paddled out to fish one day, they saw a fire glowing against the mountain, out of reach again. Now, Maui had a plan. He decided to wait on shore while his brothers went fishing, but no fire appeared. Increasingly frustrated, Maui decided to make a life-size doll of himself, and his brothers paddled out with it one fine day. This time, Maui would catch the birds at their fire. Maui climbed up the mountain and found a hen just about to make the fire. Not waiting for her to start, which tracks in the movie, he grabbed her and held her prisoner, reminding him that if he hurt her, the secret would be lost. The bird convinced Maui to release her in return for the recipe for fire. The old hen taught Maui how to start a fire by rubbing special sticks together. Maui, quite the funny man, said to the mud hen, "Come here. There is one more thing to rub." And he rubbed the feathers on her head so hard that a bald patch appeared. Damn. Which one is worse? The innuendo or I'm getting bald? What the fuck? Ever since that day, mud hens have had no feathers on their heads. Maui's sense of discovery also extended to creating a fishing hook, so powerful that it pulled up whole islands from the ocean. To his utter surprise, mind you, and it is said that he created the islands of Hawaii in that way. Call on Maui when you are eager for discovery, when you are working on solving a difficult problem and the answer seems far away, or when you need to find a little of the hero within yourself. I just heard True to Your Heart, but that's Mulan. But true to your heart, got to be true to your heart. All right. So, shadow side. Maui is a trickster and often makes his discoveries or gets his prize through stealing or at the very least outmaneuvering those in his way. While the end sometimes does justify the means, deceit and deception are not the ideal ways to get what we want. Maui's appearance raises questions about our levels of authenticity, honesty, and contrivance? I don't know what the fuck this word is. I need to get my thesaurus. Anyway, we need to also monitor our levels of anger and frustration. Sometimes humor can diffuse a difficult situation in the best possible way. The symbols are a carved fish hook, canoe, mud hen, kites, and fire. Again, they have all this accoutrement for this shit. Don't be shady. Don't be shady. Whatever this is supposed to be for you, do it the right way. Don't be shady. Now's not the time for that. It's gonna fuck your shit up. Okay. So thank you guys and Titans. Alright, we're almost done, you guys. We only got a couple more cards left. It's been so great. This also feels like the most narcissistic thing I've ever done in my entire life. Because I'm talking to you, but I'm not talking to you yet. Alright, so we got the Sacred Power Oracle. I'm about to say oral again, Jesus. What to tell about this card? There's two cards. So, like I said, every different kind of card has different kinds of experiences. I only got two. Is there a third one? No, it's not a third one. Okay, so these are, I was asking questions, so you're like, what the fuck are you doing? So there's two cards, but they're not a spread, they're both single card readings, because it's for two different kinds of people. Yes. So it's either like, what message do you have for me today? That's for one, if that's that question. And then, what do I need to know right now? Which is the second one. So the first one is, what message do you have for me today? See, you just gotta work it out. In real time, you guys, just figuring it out. All right. Whew. Strong. So we got Angel Assistant. Look at him. It's just gorgeous. Brazilian man. And it's rainbow. And also notice, like, there's a spectrum, and there's, well, color is a spectrum, is what was going on, although it's sexuality and blah, 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 all the things. But also notice the prism that's in his left hand. And also I don't really have the right verbiage for that. The halo that's behind him, there we go. Also his staff, it looks like there's fire. Oh no, it's like jewels. It's like a jewel. He's very strong. Angel Assistance. This was reversed, hence my like, ugh, as I made it upright for you to read it. So, Angel Assistance. So this is, again, what message do you have for me today? This is for you who may have been thinking like that. Also, I'm a novice, so some things aren't really that clear to me yet. I'm just being obedient, okay? All right. So, Angel Assistance. Divine intervention. Ask and you shall receive. That's the word. You have asked the angels for help, and they are guiding you. You are now supported by the angelic realm. Serving as God's messengers, the angels provide heavenly support, divine wisdom, knowledge, and healing to all beings on earth. You are deeply connected to the angelic realm right now, and you are ready to receive their assistance. Assisting you on your earthly journey, the archangels have delegated a team of helpers from many areas of your life. The angels share with you messages of divine wisdom, knowledge, and healing through our thoughts, signs, nature, people, and life synchronicities. The angels act as bridges for energy shifts, soul awakenings, Akashic records, which we'll talk about that later, light codes, spiritual knowledge, higher planes, and realms of consciousness. Right now, the archangels have arrived to connect you to the divine source. Powerful healing is taking place. Let that resonate with you. You are encouraged to employ healthy eating and lifestyle choices, as these will assist in adjusting your unique and divine vibration to align you with your life's purpose. The angels ask you to spend time in meditation, focusing on sacred geometric symbols. That was that thing in the back. I couldn't figure out the right verbs for it. To enhance your intuition, connect to the collective consciousness, and expand your spiritual awareness. Connecting to the angels in this way provides a bridge to the higher realms. I'm about to get the color. Each color represents an archangel and is charged with a specific role. Focus on this card. Which color are you drawn to? This is your current angel helper. With intention, feel the angel's healing energy wash over you. Thank them and pulse them your love and gratitude for this service. If it's green, it's the Archangel Raphael, which he's over spiritual, physical, and emotional healing. If it's pink, you have Archangel Kamal, relationships, friendships, and love. If it's blue, it's Archangel, why can't I talk? See, sometimes I'm messing me up. Archangel Michael, strength, protection, and will. Red is Archangel Uriel, removes lower energies and thoughts and thought forms. Indigo, which is blue. Archangel Zadkiel, universal magic, intuition, and manifestation. White, Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel. I'm getting so tongue-tied right now. Communication, education, and learning. Orange, Archangel Haniel. Accessing spiritual gifts, intuition, and clairvoyance. Yellow is Archangel Jophiel, wisdom and intelligence. See, it's spirit. And black, Archangel Azrael, emotional turmoil, grief, and addictions. Yeah, sometimes these cards like get so tongue-tied with it, which is like a thing. Me and burping, I don't know what that is, but here we go, gonna figure it out. All right, so that was for the people who might be like, what message do you have for me today? If you're just curious of what it's about. But also this is for like the month. And then, is that right? That don't make no sense. That is right, okay. And then, what do I need to know right now? This is for the other people for the single card reading. So, self-love. Look at the child that's inside of the adult. That's what that light is reading from. That's why I got a little pum cap. She was also reversed, so I just inverted her. Hence, oof. But also really notice how powerful this child is. Like, she's not necessarily her body language is not one of, like, she's not in a curl up, she's not scared, she's not frail, she's standing very, very tall and very, very strong. And then if you look at the woman's body language, she's kind of like, not as strong. She's kind of sitting into her hip, you know. Yeah. So yeah, self-love. So, be courageous. Listen to your own advice, ho. Your inner child is an aspect of the self, reminiscent of all that you have learnt and experienced. Free, spontaneous, creative, and full of wonder, your inner child longs to be in a state of joy, but also requires nurturing, attention, and constant reassurance. Your inner child feels these extremes of emotion because they lack understanding of why particular circumstances have occurred. You can shift long-standing emotional patterns by working with your inner self. Resolve problems, trauma, and issues that you have found challenging and difficult to address. It's time to heal. While you may have grown up quickly or had a limited childhood absent of opportunities and experiences, the inner child is an aspect of you that requires love and attention, even as an adult. Emotions are powerful. Like children, adults manipulate, rebel, throw tantrums, and can also put on a brave face for the sake of others. To create a symbiotic relationship, you, the parent, and your inner child must work in agreement of security, safety, acceptance, and surety. Acknowledging that you have been wounded is the first step in shifting your mindset. Self-love is essential right now, as there is a child within you needing parental help and advice. Grieving for the past or circumstances that we do not understand at the time, no matter how old you were, is now necessary. I gotta read it again, because I didn't catch it. Grieving for the past or circumstances that we did not understand at the time, no matter how old you were, is now necessary. Helplessness, confusion, or feeling overwhelmed can trigger childlike behavior such as tantrums, manipulation, and rebellion in an attempt to get what you want. Don't do that fuck shit. Take the time to be playful and curious. Be courageous and learn the power of no. It will shield you from pushy people seeking to compromise your values and integrity. If you were to see the little you now, what sage advice would you give, knowing what you know today? And so there's this affirmation at the bottom of this that I'm going to leave it for a second so that you can read it aloud. I'll have my face so it doesn't distract you while you're reading it. And you need to say this fucking shit and believe it too. Like, don't just say it kind of half-assed. Like, you really got to mean it from your guts, from your innards. Let me be quiet. All right. And to recap, that is for... Actually, that's what it is. Okay, thank you. I was like, what? So this angel assistance card is for the first 2 weeks of the month. There we go. That makes more sense. And this is what you're going to really need to do for the last 2 weeks of the month. And they're both, what do I need to know right now? See? We in this together, y'all. Discovering together. No shame. No shame. All right. And that's actually, when I was reading that self-love one, it totally made sense to this last card. We're on the last card, y'all. And it's the Angel Oracle card. Look at this. It's gorgeous, right? Worthy is the Lamb. Because I was like, now this card, once I prefaced it by saying, like, when this card came up, I was like, what? I don't understand. What do I got to do? But then, because a homegirl right here with the self-love and this inner child, it totally makes a complete sense. Guardian angel of youth. Oh, look at him. He got his bow and arrows and shit. With his raven color ring. Well, that's not raven. Raven is black. Red. Red wings. Crimson. There we go. I was like, ravens are black. That's not the word. Crimson. Crimson wings. And that's not a slingshot. I don't know what the fuck that is. In his other hand, I don't know what this is. It's a leather strap. Okay. The guardian angel of you. Okay, so on the card it says, as I share my enthusiasm, humor, and sense of fun, I protect and honor my youthful spirit. Ooh, that's for somebody. Ooh, I felt that. I felt that thing. All right. The guardian, Lord Jesus. The guardian angel of youth, whose bow and arrows and a slingshot indicate athletic prowess, is full of the vital energy and enthusiasm of the young. The energy of youth is positive and fun-loving, and this angel ensures that these qualities abound throughout the youthful stage of our lives. So you guys keep staying young at heart. Keep going. All right, the angelic realm. Angel of the heaven of form. The angelic function is to guard and protect all that is youthful in us, and gifts for earth. It can help you to enjoy your youthful spirit, strengthen and protect your vitality, nourish all that is youthful about you. Before I read this next part, I just really hear so clearly, let's not revert to our adult stress of this situation, especially for the people who have children too. You know, let your children really help you find your fun again, because especially if they're young enough to know what the fuck is going on. Like, that's kind of great because they're just like, I'm a kid, and you can like do your thing and find those moments of joy, and also connect your child, your inner child, to them, you know. And I'm not a parent, obviously, I know that. So I can't really give parenting advice because why the fuck would I do some shit like that? But I can, but I know from being a child that the moments I had fun with my parents and connected with them on that childlike level, that was just great for me. So I too like that too, you know, because shit is real as fuck out here. So like, you know, we gotta take a second to like inhale, exhale, relax, relate, release, and like take a moment. And like, you got kids, that's great because they'll not distract you, but have a chance for you to invest in your youthfulness, into your inner child, and healing those wounds in yourself. All right, so let's get into this. So this angel not only guards and protects young people, but also watches over everything that is youthful in all of us. It is to be expected that both people and projects are more fallible in youth. Allowances can be made for this and for curiosity and experimentation. This also goes back to like doing something new. This also goes back to this discover card. It also goes back to trusting the magic. We need a space in our lives in which we do not always have to get things right. We need a space in our lives in which we do not always have to get things right. We can fail. Failure is just as great as success. This angel gives us the opportunity to feel it is safe to make a mistake. Because kids don't give a fuck. They're like, oops. It helps individuals and groups discover the right way of doing things, watching over this process, protecting the vital spirit of enthusiasm at its heart. The guardian angel of youth gives our youthful spirit permission to be curious and fun-loving, exploring new avenues of growth, expression, and development. It encourages creativity and leadership skills and activates youthful enthusiasm. You want me to repeat that? It encourages creativity and leadership skills and activates youthful enthusiasm. It is this energy which helps us fulfill ourselves in later life. Latter life. Latter-day Saints. This angel respects the tenderness of youth and offers respite from the heavy weight of making life decisions and of suffering the consequences if we make mistakes. The light-hearted joyfulness of spirit is what this guardian angel nourishes and blesses in us all. We can offer prayers to the guardian angel of youth to bless us and grant us a constant awareness of what is youthful and fun. We can ask to have our sense of excitement and enthusiasm about new projects revitalized. Shake the cobwebs off that thing. That's something. Some of y'all got, it's time. It's time. The thing that has been in the basement of yourself, the thing that's been like, you put it on the shelf, you put it away from yourself, felt like it was not the time. The time is to do that now. Now. Because you ain't got shit else to fucking do, bitch. You might as well. This angel offers us the possibility of trusting in the goodness of life as well. Life is still good, y'all. We alive, we healthy. We healthy. We healthy. We're healthy. We're here. The innocence of youth believes in the good and shares its enthusiasm for what it feels is right. The angel fosters this enthusiasm and supports our sense of fun in life. Amen. They wanted me to show you this again. Okay, y'all. So, for the sake of like also showing of knowledge, knowing what this all this looks like, as I try to, I'm not fucking around with this bullshit. To show y'all what this spread looks like as a whole. I'm gonna hold it up for a second too, so that you can take a screenshot of it if you so choose to do so. And keep her like this. Oh, we gotta flip her. There we go. So we got our first. Let me just zoom out so I can see the whole thing. All right, so that was our first reading, you guys. Yay! Anything else that I need to clarify? He said no. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about this reading, if you want to have a little more insight about what was going on in this reading, please feel free to reach out to me, text me or whatever, because, you know, I ain't doing shit neither. So, duh. And also, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Love yourself. If you don't know how, ask God, the universe, to help you figure out how to love yourself. And we're gonna get through this thing. It's gonna be all right. All right, I love y'all. Bye.